Okay, as you can see, it's mounted there and don't work. It's not, it won't charge. Okay, so I'll take it off there. Okay, there you can see it's orange. It's hooked up to the computer, and when it's hooked up to the computer, it works fine. It rings, it sends the message to my phone, the camera works and everything. But when I put it outside, it don't work because it don't stay charged once you get it off that charger. It's not charging. And I've had it hooked up here. I've had it hooked up to my Macintosh, my MacBook Pro right there. And I've also used this this charger here for the charger on the floor. And I've had it on 10 hours on each one of these things, and it just stays orange. It's supposed to turn back to blue, I believe, once it's charged, but it just never. And then even after I've had it hooked up on there 10 hours, the app always says 3% charge, and I keep getting message. If somebody rings it and it's outside, then it just sends a message to my phone saying your battery's low on your charger, on your cell phone. I mean on your doorbell. Your battery's low, you need to charge it. And it don't charge. Like I said, I tried 10 there, 10 hours over there, and 10 hours over there, and it don't charge. So I need a new doorbell. Hopefully the one you'll send me will work. If they don't work, don't bother sending it. If just you can refund my money, I guess, if you got a bunch of bad doorbells that you can't get rid of. So hopefully you'll give me one that works. Okay, here's the app. I'll try and get that focused. It says 3%. It says front door 3%. And then it shows the battery. It's just 3% charge, and it's never changed. And that thing won't charge. It works as long as it's hooked up to the computer. It works. But when you take it off the computer, it doesn't have the power to function for some reason. I think the battery's just shot on that thing. Let me see if I can get this a little closer here. See 3% there, 3%. And that's, this is the app that comes with it. The app, everything's hooked up fine. It works fine as long as it's hooked up to that. There, I got it back outside now. Just in case somebody comes, they can press the thing, and because I got it hooked up to the house. But I need a new one. If you can just send me the doorbell, that'd be fine. That's all I need is the doorbell. I know how to hook everything else up and get the Wi-Fi working and do the pushes on my phone and all that. I just need a doorbell and hopefully when I get it, it'll be charged, and when it discharges, it'll charge up unless you got a bunch of faulty phones there that don't charge. And that's not my fault. You shouldn't be selling them if you can't get them charged. So that's about it. Okay, the reason I'm making this video is because of the problems I'm having with this doorbell. It's called Safe Doorbell. I've had it mounted on my house. It didn't work. It's from the day I got it. You can see I have it right here. From the day I got it, it's right here, right here. From the day I got it, it was 3% charged, and it's never charged up past that. I've tried it on this computer. This is the Dell laptop. I tried it on that Mac laptop, MacBook Pro laptop, and the one on the ground there, the charger on the ground. And it didn't charge on any of them. So I disputed this thing with the credit union because they have been giving me a hard time. They, first here, let me put this up. All I want is either give me my money back, preferably now, because I've had to go out and buy another doorbell. I bought an EUFY. This one here is a good doorbell. It took me about 15 minutes to get it hooked up. It wasn't fully charged. It was about 63% charged, but I charged it some more, and it charges, and it works fine. This one only works on the charger. If you got it hooked up to your computer on the charger, it works fine, but you want it out there on the house where you can. And by the way, you can get the tech manual for this EFUGY doorbell. This is I'll tell you what this is. This costs the same amount as this doorbell. I got it at Walmart. It's a video doorbell C30, and you can print out the manual online so you don't have to read those little tiny manuals that you can't hardly read. Okay, now it ain't Ring doorbell. It's Safe Doorbell. But if you go on their web page, and if you do this here, if you click on it, you can get the full web page, which is https://safedoorbellusa.com. But as soon as you take the cursor out of there, it goes back to the short address, the short URL. Most of the time in a good web page, that stays on there, and you can see that and copy it and cut and paste it and put it wherever you want to put it. The Safe Doorbell web page says here that it offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. I'm past the 30 days now. I've been trying to get a. When I bought it, I installed it. I installed the thing, and while I was charging, I was installing it. The thing on the door there, the bracket it goes into, I couldn't get it to charge, and I couldn't get it to charge. And I thought, well, maybe it's just the app on the phone. And that was another thing. I sent them an email, and they said, yes, you can put the app on your computer, or you can put it on your phone, or both, and it don't work on the computer. I tried going through it with AI, and there's no way you can get it to work on your computer. But anyway, and they don't tell you how in their manual either how to get it on your computer, so it don't work on a computer, just on the phone. And so they give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, and then it says here, further on down, you go up to, or you go here to frequently asked questions, and you click on that, and then you go to shipping and returns. Here it is. My item has arrived broken or damaged. What can I do? You click on that, and it says, if your product is damaged, please take photos and send them to us at info@safedoorbellusa.com. Well, the reason it's damaged is because the battery has never been able to charge. It's a bad battery. I was a technician in the Marine Corps. I was a radio repairman. When a battery goes like that, there's nothing you can do but get a new battery. And they sent me a doorbell with a bad battery, and that they won't. I've been going through all kinds of stuff. I sent a message to that. They sent me back an email. Let me see if I can find that email here. What they said in the email. Going back and forth with them in the email where they say send me a video. So I made a video on YouTube. It's going to come on after this part here. It's going to come on my video. And I told them what's going on, and they sent me an email, and they said we'll get back. We'll let you know. Is what they say. We'll let you know. And twice they've told me that, and they haven't gotten back with me. And I bought this on, I think I bought it in September, around September 1st or the end of August. I know it was around the 1st of September because that's what my emails are dated at. And they just give me the runaround, and they don't want to give you, all I have to do is if it was a legitimate company, they'd send you a box and you could return the old one with the new one. When you get the new one, then you just return the old one. That's the way a legitimate company works. If it's Amazon, you just take it up to Amazon and they take it away. If you say they look at it, if it's not smashed up or anything, they take it away and give you a new one. I should have bought this through Amazon, but I bought it off their website. It was as much on their website as this Efi doorbell, and I shouldn't have bought it off their website because this website's a scam. There's no phone number on there. All you can contact them is with filling out a form. They don't give you an email address until you go down and get that email address for sending back the faulty information. The faulty, if it's damaged, that email address there. But as far as if you have a message form, you have to go in and fill out a form, and then they get back with you on the form, and they also get back with you on another thing. So they've gotten back, and I've sent them the video, and they got back, and they said, well, let me find those emails here before I go any further. Okay. What happens is when the doorbell's out there and the battery's low, it sends you an email. Because you got it, and I registered, you register on there, I registered my email address, and it says your battery's low. So then you go take the doorbell off and you charge it, but it won't charge. That's what I'm telling these people, it won't charge. It was discharged from the day I bought it. Maybe they're buying these things from from Ring Doorbell and sell them in a safe doorbell because they look a lot alike, and they get the ones from Ring Doorbell that are junk and they sell those to people, and then they hope the people don't complain about it, and if they do, they're just out of luck. But I'm taking this to the Attorney General if I don't get my dispute solved. They already said they were going to solve it, they were going to give me my money back, but then they wrote me a letter and they said, well, you didn't return the doorbell. Well, how can I return it? They don't tell me where to send it to, how to send it to them, or anything. All they say is, send us a video and we'll review your video and tell you what to do. Basically, we'll let you know is what they say, and they don't. Twice they've told me that, and twice they haven't done anything. So let me find this email here, the first one I sent where I told them I had the problem. September. This was September 18th. This is way a long time ago. That's my shipment order, and then should be this one right here. Okay. I sent them an email. This was on September 28th, and I received it on September 18th. I said, no, let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure when I got it. I got it on, they shipped it on September 18th. I probably got it about a week later. So, because the first email I sent them was on the 28th, so yeah, it's about a week later, about 10 days later is when I got it. So, I sent them this email. I said, I've plugged this into my PC and also my MacBook Pro, and it won't charge. What to do? So then, let me find where they get back with me on that. Right here it says, hi, they call me Argument. My name is Israel Argument Tequila. I don't know why they call me by my middle name. Thank you for your message, and we're sorry to hear that it isn't, the unit isn't working as expected. To help us understand the issue and assist you better, could you please send us a short video showing the problem with you're facing? This will allow our technical team to review it, and we'll determine the fault. So I did that. I sent them the message, and let me see if I can find where I sent it to them, what I said to them. I think it's this one here. In response to this email, the first time I tried to charge it was on my Dell laptop. It wouldn't charge there, so I tried it on my MacBook Pro laptop, and it wouldn't charge there either. Finally, I tried a power source listed as a 5-volt, 7 amp power source, and you can see it didn't charge there either. And I videotaped all this, not with a camera. I did with a digital camera. Each time I tried to change it, each time I tried to charge it, I left it connected for 10 hours. My account is under Israel T, and I got my name and all that stuff and where I'm at, and my phone number, my address. If you send me a new unit, I hope it will charge, and maybe it's charged when you send it. If I can get it to charge, this is a pretty good little doorbell. Also, if you send me a new one, please include instruction on how to notify and send the faulty one back. AOL won't let me include a video much larger than 3 seconds or about 26 megabytes. So what I had to do is I had to make a video on YouTube, and you're going to see the video in a few minutes here. So I sent that to them. This is what I got back from them here. Let's see. Here. I got another email on the October 2nd wanting the video again, and I sent them a video, and I'm trying to find the one where they finally got the video, and they told me twice. They've sent me 2 emails saying the same thing. Let me find it here. Let me find it. Here it is. It's from Sarah Woodward. It says, "Hi Israel. We will check the video and let you know." And I've gotten 2 of those back, and here it is. Today is October 20th, and I still haven't got a new doorbell or been able to send in a replacement. Like I said, I ordered that back on September 18th, so it's past the 30. What they've done is they prolonged it so much. If you get them in the situation, they say, well, he's past his 30-day guarantee, which they don't honor. So that's what I'm making this video about, and hopefully, if you're going to buy one of these, I wouldn't buy a safe doorbell unless I bought it off Amazon, because if it's like this on Amazon, you take it back and Amazon will take care of it. And they'll give you your money back right there. You don't have to worry about a thing. But I'm going through a dispute with my credit union. They're making me go through loops. I've been talking to them back and forth because they're telling me the Visa company does not accept this transaction because I still have the doorbell. Well, I can't send the doorbell back. I got nowhere to send it to, and it doesn't tell you on the website where to send it. It doesn't give you any instructions on how to return the thing. So if you want to look at the website, it's https:// no W's in here now. safedoorbellusa.com. Okay, https:// safedoorbellusa.com, and you can look at their webpage, and you tell me what you think of that webpage. And you ought to see the receipt I got. You know, they make it as hard as possible for you to return this thing, and if you can even return it and get a new one back. I don't think they do that. So I wouldn't buy one if it was me. I ain't buying another one. I got this one here. This little, it's called I bought this from Walmart, and I installed it within a half hour. It took me about 10. Since I already had the thing drilled for this one, the top hole was already drilled. The bottom hole was a little off, so I had to drill another hole for the bottom one. But I already had to drill for this, and it's a different type. This is round. This is square here, but it's still mounted right in there, perfect with the new bracket they gave me for this EUFY doorbell, and it just works real good. And you can be away from home. I go clear on the other side of town, and if there's somebody at the door, it rings, and my cell phone tells me they're at the door. Plus, it comes with a little chip, so you don't have to buy any contracts. It comes with a chip. Once the chip is full, you erase it, and you go back and start storing your information like that. And it's a 256, I believe, gigabyte chip, so it can store a lot of information for a long time, and you don't have to pay for any. And that's why I got this one, because it said there's no contracts with it, no contracts. But when you hook it up, the app up, they constantly want you to buy cloud. But I didn't buy any cloud because you don't have to buy a contract to get it to work. But it's not good. It's not a good doorbell. So that's about it. Okay, as you can see, it's mounted there and don't work. It won't charge. Okay, so I'll take it off there. Okay, there you can see it's orange. It's hooked up to the computer, and when it's hooked up to the computer, it works fine. It rings, it sends the message to my phone, the camera works and everything. But when I put it outside, it don't work because it don't stay charged once you get it off that charger. It's not charging. And I've had it hooked up here. I've had it hooked up to my Macintosh, my MacBook Pro right there. And I've also used this this charger here for the charger on the floor. And I've had it on 10 hours on each one of these things, and it just stays orange. It's supposed to turn back to blue, I believe, once it's charged, but it just never, and then even after I've had it hooked up on there 10 hours, the app always says 3% charge, and I keep getting messages. If somebody rings it and it's outside, then it just sends a message to my phone saying your battery's low on your charger, on your cell phone, on your doorbell. Your battery's low, you need to charge it. And it don't charge. Like I said, I tried 10 hours over there, and 10 hours over there, and it don't charge. So I need a new doorbell. Hopefully the one you'll send me will work. If they don't work, don't bother sending it. If just you can refund my money, I guess, if you got a bunch of bad doorbells that you can't get rid of. So hopefully you'll give me one that works. Okay, here's the app. I'll try and get that focused. It says 3%. It says front door 3%. And then it shows the battery. It's just 3% charge, and it's never changed. And that thing won't charge. It works as long as it's hooked up to the computer. It works. But when you take it off the computer, it doesn't have the power to function for some reason. I think the battery's just shot on that thing. Let me see if I can get this a little closer here. See, 3% there, 3%. And that's, this is the app that comes with it. The app, everything's hooked up fine. It works fine as long as it's hooked up to that. There, I got it back outside now, just in case somebody comes, they can press the thing, and because I got it hooked up to the house. But I need a new one. If you can just send me the doorbell, that'd be fine. That's all I need is the doorbell. I know how to hook everything else up and get the Wi-Fi working and do the pushes on my phone and all that. I just need a doorbell and hopefully when I get it, it'll be charged, and when it discharges, it'll charge up unless you got a bunch of faulty phones there that don't charge. And that's not my fault. You shouldn't be selling them if you can't get them charged. So that's about it.